had family drama that started with deception and ended up in distance? If so, keep listening. If not, keep living. Hey family, my name is Tony Lewis, and it's my plum-pleasing pleasure as usual to share with you today a few minutes for us, underdogs and strugglers in the Bible with broken homes. If these moments are ministering to you, like, comment, subscribe, and share with somebody who needs healing in their family. Thank you, family, for all your love and support. Now let's meet the 63rd underdog and struggler in this first new thing. God works in messed up families. God works in messed up families. The episode series is When Family Gets Messy. When Family Gets Messy. Today, we meet a messed up family member named Jacob. Jacob, you know him, Jake the Snake, from sneaky to change. From sneaky to change. Jacob didn't just grow up in a messed up family. He made the mess bigger, y'all. But here's the good news, family. God doesn't throw you away because your family has problems. God still can change right in the middle of the mess. He can change us. Let me tell you his story. It's found in Genesis chapters 27 through 32. Jacob's life started with struggle. Before he was even born, he was fighting with his brother Esau in the womb. As he grew up, he always wanted to get ahead. He tricked Esau out of his birthright. Then Jacob lied to his father Isaac to steal the family's blessing. But after all that deception, Jacob had to run away from home. But while Jacob was on the run, God still loved him. God met Jacob in a dream with a ladder reaching all the way up to heaven. God showed Jacob that even messy people can receive mercy. Who am I talking to? Years later, Jacob was alone at night. He wrestled all night long, not with his brother, but with God. And after that moment, God changed his name, Jacob, which means heel grabber or supplanter, or trickster. He changed it to Israel, which means one who struggled with God and man, and one, or prince with God. God changed his identity. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Let me tell you how Jacob struggled. He deceived people, lied to get what he wanted. Who am I talking to? He manipulated situations and tried to control everything. He damaged family peace and created problems at the house. He doubted himself and struggled with insecurity. You ever been there? I know I've been there. He dealt with consequences by running away from his mistakes. Is that you? Let me tell you how he succeeded. Jacob didn't become better because he was perfect. He changed because he finally trusted God. He stopped running from his problems and he started holding on to God. In Genesis 32 verse 26, Jacob wrestled with God and he said, I will not let you go unless you bless me. That means Jacob became desperate for God to change his life. Lord have mercy. God touched his hip and Jacob walked with a limp after that. But even though he walked differently, he lived differently too. God changed his heart. But what is the lesson? What is the lesson? God can change messy people into meaningful people. Let me say that again. God can change messy people into meaningful people. When you struggle, and I struggle like Jacob, and you try to force things instead of trusting God, and you rush ahead instead of waiting patiently, and you try to control people instead of loving them, And you create stress where there should have been peace. Who am I talking to? And sometimes you end up hurting family and the people closest to you. When you succeed like Jacob and you stop trying to trick people and start trusting God, and you stop running away and start praying honestly, and you've let God change your heart, not just your situation. And now you're more humble, you're more honest, and you've grown stronger on the inside. Family, can we talk? Maybe your family is struggling right now. Maybe there's hurt, anger, lies, or broken relationship right now. But family, hear me now. God can still works in messed up families. He still works in messed up families. He can take our mistakes, their mistakes, and make a message out of them. He can take your pain and grow you through it. Stop trying to fix everything yourself and let God change your heart first, because God works in messed up families. But remember the lesson. God can change messy people into meaningful people. See you next week for the next a few minutes for us, for our next episode, when family gets messy. To God be the glory. I'm out, y'all.